Hey everyone, it's the MultiverseGamers, and to celebrate Kirby's 20th, I'm forcing these guys to talk.
Yay.
By the way, the people he's forcing to talk are, of course, 064.
And Charge 300.
And I am Megamon at Megamon Studios.
Yay, we get to talk about the pink puffball today.
So let's start.
The murder of the cute, innocent little creature.
That murders everything.
Oh, okay. So let's start with Ross's first experiences with it.
To be honest, I don't have a lot of Kirby experience. I've only played a few of his games, including a little bit of the I played like the ones I own. I own the Game Boy one. I own the original one. I think it was Kirby's Dream Land.
Kirby's Dream Land.
Yeah, you own it.
You finally got
high
on
I have it on the 3DS.
Okay. Yeah.
And I own Kirby Return to Dreamland, which is really fun. And I own Kirby Mass Attack, which is like, it's a good idea. It just wasn't that well executed. And I played a little bit of the one on NES, Kirby's Adventure, wasn't it? Yeah, that.
Boy,
which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I would say like the first one, it's very simplistic. Only 5 levels with 5 bosses. It's pretty easy. You could probably beat it in one sitting.
I couldn't beat it on my emulator though.
Really?
Yeah, I know Zero has the game on the actual Game Boy.
Yeah, you could probably beat it in like 10 minutes if you're good enough.
Stop looking at my manga shelf.
And yeah.
No,
and
this whole thing. What is this?
That's for Chaotix.
Anyways,
back to the cute little puffball. The games I have.
I actually didn't finish.
He didn't finish his.
But as for Matt, Kirby Return to Dreamland was pretty cool. The multiplayer and stuff.
It is one of the best Kirby games out there.
It's a little easy. It's a bit too easy, but even for Kirby,
it's a fucking Kirby game. What do you? Actually, I believe that it's actually one of the harder ones of Kirby.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty easy.
You haven't seen easy in Kirby yet, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Its lowest. Kirby 64 is the hardest one in my opinion.
Yeah. I never actually played that one, but I want it.
Yeah.
And then there's what else? There's Mass Attack or Mass.
You already mentioned Mass Attack.
I almost call it Mass
Attack like 3 times now.
Not really. But anyways, it's Mass Attack was kind of like it was a good idea having the idea of multiple Kirbys. But it was easy to lose them. The bosses.
10 Kirbys? Where is your god now?
There was too many levels per world, and I thought some of the enemies and bosses were pretty annoying, and it was hard to the control scheme wasn't exactly the best.
Okay, let me just say this. This is my personal opinion. When the mini games is better than the main game, that's saying something.
Yeah, it's mediocre. It's not terrible, but it's not great. So
it had good ideas. It's like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, except better.
Banjo-Kazooie.
It had a good idea and had the potential to become a really great game, but sucks ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wouldn't say it sucks ass, but it's just like...
It sucks ass.
It's a little... I don't know. It just didn't work that well. It's not a game I really play all that much, so, yeah.
So, are you going to plan to get on the other Kirby games,
well, soon? I played 64 for one.
Yeah, but besides that, if there was going to be a new Kirby game besides the 20th anniversary, hey, get your hands off my Dragon Drive.
I have the same boat.
You have no idea what I'm talking about. Yay! But,
now, what about that Kirby?
Anyway, so, let's go for Zero, since I have the longest stories.
I actually have the smallest collection. I have Kirby's Dreamland and Kirby Squeak Swat.
Yeah, but you obsessed over my Superstar.
I've beaten a lot. I have played a ton of Kirby games. 64, Mass Attack, Superstar. What else have I played?
You played Dreamland.
Return
to Dreamland.
Yeah, Return to Dreamland.
I
owned Kirby's Dreamland, which is actually, surprisingly, for the first, one of the first major Kirby games, it's a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I like it better. I like Kirby the Adventure better, which I actually do own. It's just that it's not very stable. Its battery save is, wonky.
Wonky.
Actually, in Kirby's Dreamland, you can't save.
Yeah, I know. But you see, back then, they had to have a battery. Like in Pokemon, you had to have a battery save, which runs out eventually. But anyways, continue.
I think that's it.
That's it?
Really
but I still like the cute little
thing.
thing.
Let me explain it. he doesn't know anything because his eyes were so absorbed into Superstar when I let him play it that he doesn't remember anything.
Oh, I remember a ton of stuff, a lot more than you probably do.
Yeah, anyways, so now my turn.
Oh, jeez.
Kirby. I got it when I think I was around, and I think I was in first grade when I got Amazing Mirror, and and it is my second favorite game series.
What's your...
Oh, I have.
I just love
those.
I just love the
Good,
genocide.
Amazing Mirrors.
I just love how he always goes on genocides for no reason. I think in Amazing
Hey, you!
Mirror,
I think I'm gonna eat you. Oh my god! Oh, the humanity!
Hey, cute little Waddle Dee, do you mind if I consume you and your soul?
Yeah, but I always liked Kirby because even though Amazing Mirror wasn't the best game I could have possibly gotten as a first Kirby game, I think its gameplay was very fun. I liked the power-ups. And I remember the anime kind of very fondly. I remember in 4th grade, I remember watching the entire Right Back At Ya. I don't know why they gave King Dedede a Western accent. Apparently some people took him as supposed to be like an interpretation of George Bush.
What the heck?
We have weapons of mass destruction.
There was one episode I think called King Dedede's Snow Job.
What?
I'm serious.
I don't recall that. Well, maybe that's my.
I found it
that
while
might-
searching. for
One letter
tutorials.
away from what we all imagined Kirby and King Dedede doing.
Oh yeah.
While we're on the subject, is Kirby a boy or a girl?
It's a boy. It's
I thought he was gender.
It's an officially a boy.
I used to think it was a girl, and at one point I think I thought he was genderless.
I used to think he was genderless too, but he's
or more like
he's officially a boy.
yeah.
He wears pink. So alright.
And he
Well, actually, technically, he doesn't wear anything.
he's just a pink.
What about his
ball
feet?
thing.
Are those shoes? Or...
I think those are just his feet.
That's one thing. That's always what I've wondered about Meta Knight, since it looks like he's wearing shoes, but I've never been
But
sure.
he wears a face mask, so we can assume he wears... And a cloak, too. So we can assume he
that
wears...
he has
and gloves.
his body's his face. So
Well, no, he looks just like Kirby without his face. Sorry
anyways,
for the spoiler.
back to my ramble. So okay, I started off with Amazing Mirror, and I didn't actually get any games after that. I wanted what was it? Nightmare in Dreamland. I wanted, which is a remake of the first game, I believe.
Kirby's Dreamland.
Nightmare. in
Oh, I also have Kirby's Epic Yarn. Just forgot to say.
Yeah. It actually was a while until I got another Kirby game. I ended up getting Kirby Squeak Squad and Kirby Superstar Ultra, and I played the shit out of those games. I can finish Kirby Squeak Squad in an hour at my fastest time, and 100% with no backtracking at all.
Yeah, so can I.
Yeah, it's not that hard of a game. You know, that's the easiest Kirby game in my opinion that I've played so
Really?
far.
I thought Return to Dreamland was
Again,
actually easier.
that's your opinion. You haven't experienced full Squeak Squad, have you?
No.
Yeah. Tornado everything!
Actually, I go for Cutter. I can beat the whole game on Cutter.
Yeah, not 100%, but...
No, I can beat 100% on Cutter. Well, no.
No, you can't.
Except
for
some of
the things that are
Except
exclusive.
for some of the chests that you actually need...
Like Animal
certain
or something.
powers for, I can beat 100% Cutter.
Yeah. But Tornado is the way to go
And the
for all the
bosses.
bosses. All the bosses, all you need is Tornado, because Tornado is the cheapest thing ever. You're invincible for a short period of time. But in that short period, you can rape everything. In terms of Superstar, that's another game that wasn't as good as you might think, but I think it's still a fantastic game. It's definitely up there as my top 5 Kirby games, although it's most people's favorite. I do like how it added more things like Meta Knight's Adventure. Yeah, Meta Knight, fuck yeah!
Meta Knight Ultra?
Yeah, Meta Knight Ultra is the best thing ever.
No.
That's what I think, because Meta Knight's just a
I
badass.
kind of like Milky Way Wishes.
I
that
like it too.
feature at the
Nerds,
bottom.
the both of you.
You say that one more time, Death Starch. I'm going to take this wooden sword and slam it through your brain.
That's offensive. No, but Milky Way Wishes, yeah, I find that good too. I definitely like Mark's.
Yeah, and then, spoiler for the True Arena, you fight him again as Mark's soul.
Mark's Soul.
He looks pretty...
Sounds like Marsol.
Marcel.
Marsol.
Carousel.
Marsupial.
And then I got Kirby's Epic Yarn, which I can't beat the game 100%. I hate the mini games. Why do you make me?
Why are they?
Dude, the mini games are easy.
Why are they so bad?
Oh, you know the games in the hotel.
Yeah.
Those. Yeah, to me they take forever. They've taken like, especially the ones where you have to get a certain amount of gems. I'm stuck on one stage. I just cannot beat it, no matter how much I try. And that's why I've never 100%ed the game. But although I do have a pretty kick-ass room. Like, you can customize your room and it's pretty badass. Not gonna lie.
It was kind of.
I wish you could have just wallaby heads on stakes in your room.
Of course, you would wish
because
for that.
seems like more just.
That sounds like something Kirby would do.
Yeah, he would totally do that. He would mount every single enemy's and boss's head to a wall.
Yeah.
I wonder how big his collection is at this point.
Yeah, but I don't know. But for me, I think Kirby's Epic Yarn was a good attempt at gameplay. But the thing is that it's
it's not
long. It takes forever to beat.
The art style's
not
pretty
really,
cool.
dude. Well, the one thing about it is, it had a good idea, but they really shouldn't have made it a Kirby game.
Also,
it should have been a new character.
Yeah, and also one thing that does kind of piss me off.
They just wanted it to sell better.
Yeah, but one thing that does kind of piss me off is the multiplayer. You see, the multiplayer is dysfunctional in the fact if you don't have a cooperative person, which was me.
You can just wrap them
out. You and your sister.
Yeah,
I remember that.
She had such a rage moment. Like, my sister used to be a gamer before she became something.
You don't know what yet.
I don't know what she is. But we were playing multiplayer, and she raged so much because I wasn't cooperating as much as I should have. I thought I was doing everything correctly.
More so than usual rage. Like, I've seen sister in a rage. It's not pretty.
I
have too.
Uh-huh. Well, you've heard it over the phone. She screamed so loud that you could hear her over in my room while she was on the other side of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, enough about my sister. But no, that game's multiplayer is frustrating to me. And also, another thing that I didn't find very good about it is that half of the game is secrets. Like, secret passages that you have to find. So, I didn't really like that, I mean, I don't mind secret levels and stuff, it's just that when 50% of the levels are secret levels, that's kind of pushing it. Anyways, after Epic Yarn, I got Mass Attack, which I share the same opinion as, Ross does. I also got Kirby 64, which I haven't beaten yet. I think I'm still on Aqua Star.
How do you feel about that one?
It's an amazing game. I want them to make another game like it, like Kirby 64 2.
Or something like that.
Yeah, because...
But, like, multiplayer.
I think unfortunately, this is the thing that kind of draws it back. Since it's a 2.5D, like, to me, the definitive version of a 2.5D game, because you are moving in a full 3D environment, like how you change angles and stuff. The thing is, though, I did instinctively want to move in a full 3D.
With Kirby.
Yeah, so that's a little jarring.
Actually, I think in the very final level, you get to move in 3D a little bit.
No, you don't.
Really?
You have that illusion that you're moving in full 3D, but you're really just moving back and forth.
The final boss, you do move in 3D, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
some
parts of it. You like spiral staircases. You move in 3D for.
You're still moving on a 2D plane.
Yeah, but
the environment, what you call that is environment moving in 3D, and you moving in 2D.
So is Mass Attack the most recent one you've played?
No. In terms of Kirby games, yes. Mass Attack. God damn it! I'm not beating that game.
It's too hard.
I know. I just don't want to. I just don't have the urge to beat it. I'm too busy with. Shit.
It really isn't all that good either. I'm stuck on the third world because it says that I can't progress until I press some button in one level, but I can never find the button.
Yeah, so, there's really no drive to beating that game. If you enjoy the game, I'm not insulting you if you like it, but, I just don't personally like it. It's not...
Alright, let's move on from the game so much to Kirby itself.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Just kind of one thing I want to do is I want to talk about more of the evolutionary chain of Kirby.
Then talk to the
microphone. That he hasn't changed his murderous ways over the years.
Yeah, actually, in the original Kirby, you could suck stuff up, but you could never gain their powers. I mean, there were some stuff
like Waddle Dees.
There were some powers.
No, in Kirby's Dream Land, there's no powers whatsoever.
Yeah.
You can suck stuff up, you can hold it, and you can let it
but
out.
Like, there's a power up like Curry, like you could pick up and you shoot stuff, and there's an airbag that you could airbag. I think it's whatever it is.
Airbag.
It allows you to fly for a long period of time, which you should be able to do automatically.
You can do automatically.
Yeah, but you need the extra boost to catch up with the thingy.
Yeah.
In Dreamland, you can do that.
Oh, hey, it's that broken cartridge that you gave me. Anyways.
Yeah. And then, I think, what was the first Kirby game to have
powers? That would be Kirby's Adventures for the NES.
But, and then it just got, oh dear lord, from there. You
Kirby...
got more ways to murder innocent, cute little things.
Oh,
I'm gonna beat the crap out of you with a parasol! Bam!
He gets more and more creative with this merch.
Actually, I'm gonna show you guys a picture.
Just like the Vikings.
Actually, I'm gonna show you guys a picture that it represents Kirby in full.
It's cute, yet murderous.
Holding a Waddle Dee's head. Like,
no. Obviously, you guys can't see the picture because we're in my room, and I'm not pulling up the picture for these guys.
Because you're too lazy.
Yeah, it's in my it's actually in my history. Actually, I ended up putting in my history thing, and my teacher was kind of like, "What the fuck is this?"
Anyways.
But, and he kept on gaining more and more powers. He even gained friends to help him on his genocides.
Alright, so, let's talk about, what was your favorite power?
Just in general.
In general.
My favorite power gotta be Fire Ice from Kirby 64.
Fire Ice.
In terms of comedic value, but in terms of actual usage... let me explain
single power, though. Let's just go with single power.
Oh, then that would be Spark in every variation. I love Spark. It's like it's my favorite. It's amazing. I definitely like Return to Dreamland's interpretation of it. How it kind of mixes plasma with Spark.
I kind of like Wheel. Wheel's pretty cool.
Wheels. All right, mine is probably a tie between Spark. Yes, awesome, and Cutter. I love the Cutter.
He loves Cutter. Actually, I think your favorite used to be Beam before you found out about
Cutter King. No, my favorite actually used to be Spark. But Cutter's just awesome.
Yeah, and I have 3 favorites: Bomb, Parasol, and Leaf.
You know what Kirby needs? He needs Chainsaw.
Yeah.
He needs Chainsaw.
He needs Vlad the Impaler. He can like stick a stake up their ass and put it on him.
You're really obsessed with that, aren't you?
Yes, the idea.
I just have this envision that he's like mounting Waddle Dee heads on stakes and putting them outside his evil
guys.
castle.
Whenever he visits a planet and he saves things like this, okay, guys, I'm gonna eat you later.
Bye, guys. I'll eat you later.
I can just totally imagine him doing that, like going to a planet. I'm hungry.
He just like flies by in his spaceship. Absorbs the whole planet.
Yeah.
Genocide of millions.
Actually, one thing I have to say about how the Kirby series has progressed, though...
Even Samus would be like, Kirby, you're sick.
Actually, no, Samus does appear in Kirby Dream Land 3.
The hell?
Yeah.
She cameos in it?
No. She's physically there. She's not just a cameo. Well, okay, yeah, it's a cameo. But anyways, yeah, but I do have to say one comment of how Kirby has evolved throughout. I like how there are a lot of new power-ups and how in every game it's very innovative and how different it is from each game to game. I think it pulls a unique aspect that not a whole lot of different games have done.
I think about Kirby games tend to have some of the weirdest commercials. Like
yeah,
the one,
but it's Kirby.
Yeah, like the one where he's hanging out with the finger, or the one where the kids had played too much Kirby, so they had to go to the hospital.
The one with the finger freaked me out so much when I was little.
It was kind of creepy.
Like, what the
Master
fuck?
Hand!
But, like, after he lost his hand.
It's after Link killed him.
Sliced it off.
Yeah. One thing I do have to say, though, I think Kirby is a lot more unique. You know what Mario needs to get lessons from? Kirby.
Oh, because...
Of how different each Kirby game feels from the other. It always feels like it's a growing series. It never seems like it's getting held back by something.
Because each game is unique. Each game, you can have different power-ups. Like, example, the difference between Spark and Plasma in Dreamland and Superstar.
Yeah, but I think it's time to move on to say what is our favorite Kirby games of all time. Mine, I haven't played a lot, so I think...
Probably Return to Dreamland.
Yeah, it would be.
Yours is Superstar Ultra because you obsessively play it.
That is not my favorite. You are wrong. My favorite is Squeak Squad.
Squeak Squad?
Squeak Squad.
Squeak Quad. Favorite theme.
That's how Kirby would say it.
My favorite game in the series has got to be Kirby 64. The power-ups, the stage design, and actually how difficult it can get in
And the combination
overall.
powers are pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it has that one has felt the most revolutionary in terms of what Kirby can be. And actually, one thing that Kirby has always had is production value. It's one of the best-looking N64 games, aside probably from Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah.
Curse you, Banjo, nuts and bolts.
Conker's Bad Fur Day also looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ross, why is it your favorite? Why is Return to Dreamland
Well,
your
I haven't
favorite?
played too many, but out of the ones I've played, I thought it was very impressive. Like, it had a lot of variety. The stage design was pretty good. The art style was very nice, very appealing. The graphics were pretty impressive for the Wii. And
Yeah,
Impressive for the Wii, dude. They were...
Impressive overall. I don't need if it was on the Xbox, I wouldn't be able to tell a whole lot of difference.
there is some polygon count, but
Dude, seriously, the graphics.
It's pushing the Wii's limits, is what I think he's
Yeah,
trying to say.
it is.
No, I don't think it's pushing just the Wii's limits, though. It's not pushing just the Wii's limits. Like, it would have been impressive graphics on the Xbox or PlayStation, too.
Yeah, I
Let's just say impressive graphics all around.
yeah.
because that's all that matters.
Impressive graphics so you can see the suicide in HD.
Woo! Okay, actually, that reminds me.
All right.
Okay, now it's your guys' turn.
Alright, the reason Squeak Squad is my favorite is because, one, it has the best version of Spark. I like Spark in that.
Yeah,
And
I like the
best
scroll
version
power.
of Cutter. I
like
those.
I like the scrolls in that game.
And the other reason is because I love the story. The whole game is him searching for a piece of strawberry cake.
Best plot in literature ever.
Woo!
Seriously, that
It was written by Shakespeare.
No, it would make Shakespeare go cry in a corner.
I goeth after thy strawberry cake.
Cakeeth.
Cake or not cake?
Thy strawberry crumpet.
Okay.
My reason for loving Kirby 64, even though not beating the game, is stage design I like a lot. I like the combination powers, and I like the gameplay of it. It feels very natural. It's like every Kirby game combined into one. It's very artistic in terms of design as well. Not as much as Dreamland 3, because I think that's honestly the most artistic out of every Kirby game in terms of style.
Even Return to Dreamland?
Well, no, that just has a good graphical style. Here's the thing about Dreamland. It's all water painted. It's very impressive. It's kind of like how Wario, like one of the Wario games, I forgot which one, had hand-drawn animation.
Oh, yeah. Wario Land, Shake It.
Yeah, like that kind of art style, how impressive that looks.
Yeah.
You know, that's just, but anyways, Kirby 64 just had really, really good gameplay. I think it's one of the few games that Kirby's actually in the right. Because all the other times, Kirby's just been beating the crap out of anyone that gets in his way.
Yeah.
And this time, he's actually trying to save, a planet. Also, I like the final boss. The final boss is so creepy and dark for a Kirby game.
Yeah, and his eye bleeds when you shoot it.
I think that looks cool. That's just my opinion.
Again, that's too much graphics for the genocidal Kirby games.
No, that boss is the representation. No, that's Kirby's inner soul.
It kind of looks a bit like him. But,
well, it's just he's a sphere.
I forgot its name.
I forgot his name, too, but...
Zero something.
000. It's 064.
Yes, I'm the embodiment of genocide itself.
Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, are we gonna be Let's Playing Kirby's 20th anniversary?
No, because they're just all it has is remakes.
Yeah,
there are too many games.
Although I'm getting it just because I can get it.
I'm also gonna get it. So.
And I also have to get Pikmin 2 and Persona 3.
And then eventually.
You guys are lucky that you have so much money.
Yeah, I don't even use it
No, we have about the same money. You just spend it out more often.
I just spend it on more expensive things. Like I wasted all my money on an HD camera, which I don't use as much as I should be.
That's why I love Christmas and my birthday.
Yeah.
And that's why you hate your birthday, because your birthday and Christmas are right next to each other. You're gonna get like Christmas and birthday gifts in one from all of us
Hey,
for the rest of your life.
Hey, that works for the Wii U. I'm getting the Wii U, and I'm gonna get the new Kirby game that comes.
No, but they're gonna get you like a $20 gift, which is about the price for a. Like seriously, my limit for most people is a.
Why are we talking about this?
Okay, what about them Kirby's?
Anyways,
Kirby's.
I think we're pretty much done because there's not a whole lot to discuss. But
Yeah.
if this video is found, whenever that is, 50 years from now,
Yeah.
this has one view.
When we're all old and dead.
No, if this video is ever found, I want your guys' opinions on Kirby, because Kirby, to me, is one of the best Nintendo franchises.
Yeah, I think Pikmin and is one. Is
Kirby goes in the Hall of Fame, in my Hall of Fame anyway, with Mario, Sonic, and Pokemon. Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie probably gets in there too.
Persona is number one.
Persona can go to hell.
Fuck you.
Actually, he does every time he shoots himself in the head.
Call of Duty.
Why are we talking about this? Anyways, guys, I think we're gonna finish this out before we start getting even more off topic and we just start saying bullshit. Actually, we might want to do some random stuff.
Yeah, we should
do
like
one where we just randomly explore the internets.
Well, whatever. Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys later in Kirby's mansion. Whatever.